Hi, I'm Kirby Allison, and in today's video, I'm excited to do a little bit of a different unboxing for all of you and give you a little bit of a glimpse as to what goes on behind the scenes in our studio. I'm Kirby Allison, and I love helping the well-dressed acquire and care for their wardrobes. Join me as we explore the world of quality, craftsmanship, and tradition. Now, many of you that have been watching the channel over months or years are certainly familiar with how much we put into this channel to push the quality level as high as possible. As someone that is passionate about quality craftsmanship and tradition, it felt only fitting that we would approach the way that we make and film our videos in the same manner that many of the artisans and craftsmen we work with approach their craft. That's really a matter of respect and reverence more than anything else. We're filming these incredible people and really want to ensure that we showcase their work in the highest possible standards. So it's always been fun for us to kind of grow and really climb that technical learning curve kind of throughout this journey with all of you. You've seen this set change, you've seen the new set that we just developed in the office, but what you haven't seen much of is really the equipment and work that goes into actually filming and editing these videos. After almost 3 or 4 years, maybe even 5 years of filming YouTube videos, we have a really exciting unboxing that is actually a pretty significant milestone that I want to share with all of you. So we've got not one box, but two gigantic boxes. So these are from B&H Photography. Anyone that is in the world of photography will immediately recognize this name. B&H is probably one of the largest providers of film and cinema equipment anywhere, and the majority of all the equipment that we have in our studio has largely been provided by B&H Photography. For years, we've been investing in the quality of our camera equipment. We started out with I think a Canon Rebel that was probably a $600 camera. Then we went to a 5D Mark IV, which allowed us to shoot in 4K quality. And then ultimately, we made the plunge into true cinema quality cameras by investing in a Canon C200, which is actually a dedicated cinema camera, the digital cinema camera, and not a DSLR simply being repurposed for use in filming videos. Made a huge difference, not just in the quality of our footage, but in our production flow. We were able to pipe our audio, straight into the camera without having to use any type of attachments. And really, it simplified and streamlined our filming process. So for a while, we were shooting with that, and then with the 5D as our Cam B. And then at some point, last year, we upgraded our Cam B to a Canon C100, which is still a cinema quality camera. It didn't do 4K, but really was a great camera that, again, made that process more streamlined. A few months back, we upgraded that C100 to another C200, so now we've got 2 matching Canon C200 cameras. All the colors match much better, and so this has really made our color correction, our color grading much easier. Now, what I'm going to show you today is really the last piece of that process of transitioning from using photography quality equipment to going full cinema. So, couldn't be more excited. Let's take a look and see what's in these boxes. Just 2, 3, 4. It's actual cinema quality lenses. So let's open these up and see what they look like. I've actually never held a cinema quality lens. They're totally different than your average DSLR lens. And so I'm very excited to add these to our studio, put them on the cameras, and actually see what a difference they make in the quality of footage we're able to film for all of you. So you can immediately tell that these are more substantial lenses just in terms of how they are packaged. I mean, these are relatively large boxes for what is just a prime lens. It's not a zoom lens. Has a fixed focal length. So with these being prime lenses, you end up with more, whereas with our standard setup right now, we shoot on our A camera with a 50mm prime lens, but then all of our Cam B and a Cam C, if we're using it, have zoom lenses, which is very versatile, but in terms of the quality of the actual image, isn't as high and isn't as sharp as what you get with the prime lens. So here we've got 4. At some point we'd like to grow this to probably a set of 6, but this is where we're starting off. We have a 20, a 35, a 50, and an 85. So let's open these up and see what they look like. Ugh. Beautiful. I mean, look at this thing. This is gigantic. Wow. These are even larger than I expected, to be totally honest. And, you know, you talk about curb appeal of a vehicle. I mean, these lenses have some appeal. I mean, look at how gigantic this thing is. This is beautiful, and I can see why cinematographers get so excited. So this is the 20. I mean, for one, the build quality is incredible. Even this lens cap seals so nicely. I'm having trouble getting that off. I'm not gonna open up the back quite yet. But wow, look at the glass there. I mean, this is some beautiful glass. What's interesting about the Cinema Prime lenses, of course, is that, you know, the focus ring is manual. There's no such thing as an automatic prime lens, at least in this line. And so this allows the cinematographer, I guess, more control over their focusing. And then again, this has, I think, what is it, an 11 iris blade. These are pretty cool. So, you know, putting these on the cinema cameras is gonna look pretty awesome. So let's open the next one. So that's the 20. Let's look at the 35. And let's just open them all up. So that's the 35. This is the 50. Wow. I mean, absolutely beautiful lenses. So you'll notice that all of the lenses are the same size, and the idea is to allow them to all accommodate the same sized filter if you need to. This will allow us, whenever we're shooting, you know, to go into the workshops and various places and to really shoot with natural light, which always ends up with a more candid kind of shooting environment. So I can't wait to put these onto our cameras. And the next video we shoot, you can be sure will be with these Cinema Prime lenses. So of course, to put out the quality of footage at this level, there's several things involved: sound, lighting, the quality of the cameras and the lenses, and then of course, last but certainly not least, is the actual studio editing and the editors that we have doing the work. And we've got absolutely an exceptional team that we've assembled this year that I couldn't be any more excited about. So a few changes that we've made in the studio, of course, is upgrading our lighting. For the longest time, we had, you know, good lighting, but it was a little bit on the harsh side. And so this year we used it as an opportunity to upgrade the lighting. So our key or primary light source is much larger, much more diffused. From a set perspective, you saw that we upgraded or kind of built out our set B, giving a little bit of a clubland feel, allowing us to do wardrobe pieces, another place to sit down and smoke a cigar. So that's been very exciting. I couldn't be more pleased with that set. So as you all can see, I mean, this is really exciting. I have fun with this. I really enjoyed kind of learning the technical aspects, how to run a studio and videography. And I hope everyone really enjoyed kind of this look behind the scenes. Now, if you have any suggestions for 2021 content, any people that you think we should go visit, any places you'd like to see us go travel, please let me know about that in the comments section below. I absolutely love reading your suggestions. If you're new to this channel, of course, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Every subscription counts, and we appreciate that. And if you're on Instagram, I invite you to follow me at Kirby Allison. It's the best way to stay up to date about what's going on in this world. And of course, if you haven't visited KirbyAllison.com, Please do. It's how we support this channel. It's how we invest in all of this equipment. And of course, it's what allows us to travel in search of these exceptionally talented artisans. And so as I look forward to 2021, as the vaccines begin to be released and the travel restrictions begin to lift, I can't tell you how excited I am and how much I look forward to taking the crew, taking this beautiful camera equipment on the road in search of quality craftsmanship and tradition. So as we look forward to 2021, you can certainly rest assured that we will be bringing you more great and even higher quality footage than we have in the past. I'm Kirby Allison. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all around on this YouTube channel.